Good morning, this is Maria with Maria's Web, and I'm going to go over a demo of how to sand and oil your Orgonite once you get it home. Now, we're going to be at the expo in Grand Rapids next week, and once you get home with your bag, it will be stocked obviously with the Orgonite that you bought, an envelope with instructions, and business cards. So if you have any questions, you can reach out and contact either Gregor or myself with any questions on your Orgonite. So to get started, your Orgonite will be in the box. They'll be in there tight so that they don't shift around and get damaged. And the top and the bottom, it doesn't matter which you start with, but you will be using the sandpaper. This is all you need, a little palm-sized piece, and use the wet kind. This is actually a 2000 grit waterproof sandpaper that's for auto finishing so that it doesn't scratch up and damage the Orgonite. There's also instructions on the front as well. You'll have a little vial of oil, sandpaper, and your Orgonite. You just turn on your water, and we'll take a look down here so we can see what we're doing. And we'll just have this on cool water, rinse it off. And it's just a light sand. You're not trying to fluff it or finish it. It's just a light sand on the top, around the edges, and on the bottom. And this isn't a long drawn out process. This is just a quick light sand to clean it up, personalize it, and put your own energy into it. So once we're done with that, you can just use a paper towel or a dish towel. Doesn't matter what kind. Just dry it and set it aside. I've taped all of these shut so that they don't leak. And just take your fingernail and go around, take off the top. And these are just little tiny sample bottles. You don't need a lot of oil. You just put it directly, just tap it directly on your hand. And a little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. And see, it'll start to shine up the Orgonite. If the oil doesn't feel like it comes out fast enough for you, you can always take the little reducer cap off of it as well. You don't have to oil it if you don't want to. It just makes it a little shinier and nicer to look at. After you initially get these, you don't have to sand them every time you clean them. You can just rinse them under cool water, dry them, and oil them again. This is actually organic olive oil. You can use coconut oil as well. That's totally up to your preference. If you have any questions, you can reach me at www.mariaswebs.com, or you can go on to either of our websites. And of course, since this is on video, it's going to show up backwards. I'll put it in the comments section for the information. Thank you very much for being with me today, and I look forward to discussing Orgonite with you further. Have a wonderful day.